Earlier in the hour, we told you how the new Cuban consulate may end up being located in Tampa. That city has a large Cuban-American population and a long history with the island.
And Local 10's Hatzovella has more on the connections between the cigar city and Cuba.
Tampa was a sleepy little fishing village.
But in the late 1800s, Vicente Martinez Ybor brings cigar making to Tampa.
Mr. Ybor begins building his town.
He names it after himself. Ybor dies, but his town lives on, becoming the cigar-making capital of the world in the early 1900s.
They came from Sicily, Italy, Spain, and Germany.
But most of the immigrants came from Cuba. This is El Círculo Cubano, the center of life for Cubans during a crucial time in Cuban history. Jose Marti is said to have visited this building 20 separate times between 1893 and 1895. Each time he was here to seek help for Cuba's independence. Marti, the George Washington of Cuba, its national hero, was on a mission.
This is the most historic intersection in all of Ybor City.
This is the original cigar company Ybor built. This is it.
This is it.
And incredibly important to the Cuban cause and the island's history.
The most important speech that Jose Marti ever delivered here in Ybor City was delivered right from these steps.
Marti would stay at a home once located where this park is now, land that still pays homage to Marti. Pay a visit and they say you're on Cuban soil.
This is deeded to the country of Cuba. And that's the way it is legally in our Hillsborough County records here today. This is a point of pilgrimage for the Cuban people. They'll come here to pay honor to him.
You cannot write the history of Cuba without talking about Tampa.
And you cannot talk about Tampa without talking about Cuba. In Tampa, Hatzovella, Local 10 News.
And Local 10 will be in Cuba for the president's historic visit. Calvin, Hatzel, and I will be reporting live from Havana starting Friday. We'll also have live coverage of the president's arrival to Cuba on Sunday at 5 p.m. We have you covered every step of the way.